got any questions, feel free to ask. There is, I think, yeah, there's about a half tank in it. It's probably fine. I've been doing this for some years, and I grew up in boats as well as tractors, so things that seem to be absolutely normal to me might be completely foreign or alien to somebody who hasn't been using boats for a long time. So there's no such thing as a silly question. Ask if there's anything that you're not completely sure about.
Does the port ever try to get a hold of this boat, or any of the tugs? Do they ever try to say what's going on with all those sailboats?
No, we haven't. No, the people in the port authority there and the lifeboats, they're well aware of us. Most of them are our friends, I think, probably all of them. So they're well aware that the sailing club operates out there, and we have full permission to operate out there from the port authority, the harbour authority as well. So
they're encouraging us.
They're encouraging us. They love to see it, because the more people that are out in the water, the more people are using the facility, the better for them, really. It's good publicity. So no, we don't have any problem. The only time we get sometimes a polite reprimand is if we leave the boat over in the lay-by, which is, you know, the floating jetty beside the lifeboat station, and we don't have express permission to do so, because you're meant to obviously pay to moor your boat there, and sometimes it gets really busy, and they just say your boat's in the way, move it.
Don't I just mentioned that the harbour master asks us not to go in the channel, the main channel, especially.
Yeah, that's true. That's the main thing, is the main shipping channel, which between the red and green lateral buoys out there.
But they can hardly move. It's a very narrow channel.
It's very narrow, and if there's any shipping, especially large ships moving like that, they can't move to get out of our way. And it's the same thing even for not just the motorboat, but for sailing dinghies as well. That we should keep the sailing dinghies out of the channel, because technically, while sail has got right away over power, obviously a laden oil tanker in a very tight channel can't move to get out of the way of a pico. So it's up to the picos and the small boats to not get in the way of the large shipping. So that was, thanks Nancy, I forgot about that. I should say that the harbour master did ask that we just don't use the shipping channel if possible, and if we need to cross it, that we cross it when there's no shipping traffic there, and just make sure that we don't impede traffic on the shipping channel. So that's why I would say everything kind of inside between the beach and the lateral marks and kind of the Leverts Hare Island, that area is kind of our playground. It's ours, nobody else uses it, so we're free to have fun there. But once we go across the channel near the docks, we're getting into a port area, and we could be asked to leave the port area if we made a nuisance of ourselves. So it's best to keep away from it if we can. Any other questions or comments? If I've forgotten anything, Nancy or Kevin? Anybody?